I want to start by saying this so you understand where I'm coming from. For the last 15 years, I have focused almost solely on creating financial freedom for myself and my family, and that really starts with wise financial decisions. My success was not overnight, not from one lucky deal, and not from inheriting money. It was from learning how money actually works and fixing the bad habits I had early on. For the past 15 years, I have been deeply involved in investing, buying, selling, and owning real estate, and through that, I've created a net worth of over $10 million. But the most important thing I learned had nothing to do with finding deals or timing the market. It was learning how to handle my own money, recognizing my bad money habits, and breaking them before they slowed me down. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the most common bad money habits that I see all of the time. These habits keep people stuck, even when they make good money. I've seen them in clients, investors, and honestly, even in myself in the early days. And to kick us off, that first bad money habit is paying yourself last. This is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. Money comes in and the first thing that they do is pay everyone else. Mortgage, rent, car payments, phone bills, subscriptions, dinners out. Then they hope that there's something left to save. Most of the time, there isn't. What changed everything for me was flipping that order. Paying yourself first means the moment you get paid, a set amount goes straight into savings or investments. No thinking about it, no waiting to see what's left over. I treat savings the same way I treat a mortgage payment. It's not optional. Even starting with 10% makes a huge difference. When you do this, you force yourself to live on what remains instead of spending first and saving later. The second bad money habit is getting comfortable with bad debt. Debt has become normal. People use it for clothes, furniture, vacations, and things that lose value fast. The problem is those payments add up and they slow everything else down. Here's the rule I live by. If I can't afford to pay for it in cash, I think very carefully before buying it, especially if it doesn't make me money. Credit card interest is extremely high. Any reward points you earn disappear the moment you carry a balance. Debt should be used to buy assets, not lifestyle. For instance, real estate debt that produces income is very different from debt used to fund spending. The third bad money habit is skipping a safety net. Before you think about investing, you need a buffer because life happens. Repairs happen, jobs change, deals fall through. I always tell people to build at least 6 months of living expenses in cash. This isn't exciting, but it is very important. That buffer keeps you from going backwards when something unexpected happens. And paying yourself first helps build this faster. Once that safety net is in place, then you can start putting your money into investments with confidence rather than stress. The fourth bad money habit is not knowing your numbers. You cannot reach a financial goal if you do not know where you're starting. Many people don't know exactly what they make or what they spend. As income goes up, spending usually goes up too. Bigger house, nicer car, more expenses. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it keeps people stuck. People who build wealth know their numbers. They know their income. They know their expenses, their debts, their assets. Writing everything down makes this very clear. It shows you what's helping you and it shows you what's hurting you. The fifth bad money habit is having expensive habits without realizing it. There's nothing wrong with enjoying life. The problem is when spending becomes more automatic than intentional. If you want to improve your finances, you can do two things. You can save more of what you already make, and you can make more money. The strongest result comes from doing both. But there's a limit on how much you can save. There's no limit on how much you can earn. That's why building income streams matters so much. Real estate, side businesses, investing, growing your main career all matter more than cutting small expenses. The sixth bad money habit is thinking saving alone will make you wealthy. Saving is important, but it is only the first step. Money sitting in a bank account loses value over time because of inflation. At some point, your money needs to work for you. That means investing. For me, real estate has been that main vehicle. Rental properties, appreciation, and real estate development. But there are tons of ways to invest in things that will pay you much more than a high yield savings account. You do not need to be perfect. You need to start, learn as you go, and then adjust over time. The seventh bad money habit is paying more in taxes than necessary. Taxes will likely be one of the biggest expenses of your life. Many people never take the time to understand how taxes work. People who build wealth learn the rules. They use legal strategies, proper structures, and professional advice to help reduce what they owe. So this is really about overpaying and finding strategies that help you pay less. When you pay less in taxes legally, you get to decide where where the money goes, into investments, into businesses, maybe even into causes you care about. The 8th bad money habit is waiting too long to invest. Once you have savings and a safety net, waiting becomes expensive. Time matters more than timing. People wait because they feel unsure, busy, or afraid of making a mistake. The longer you wait, the harder your money has to work later. You do not need to know everything before you begin. You learn by doing. Small is better than not starting at all. The 9th bad money habit is letting fear control decisions. Fear often sounds like logic. Now is not the right time. I should wait until things feel more stable. There will never be a perfect time. Every major step I took in real estate felt uncomfortable at first. That's normal. Growth usually feels that way. Money habits shape your future more than income ever will. Fixing these habits early gives you time, momentum, and options later. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent long enough for progress to compound. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. It really helps us grow the channel. And if you're looking for more content like this, we're releasing videos every single week about how to build wealth, how to invest in real estate, and the exact same steps that I used to become a millionaire at 28 that are very repeatable and anyone can do. So make sure you subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.